very good afternoon, good morning, and good evening from wherever you're watching us. This show is very exciting. You know, here on the Pauline Long show, you get to know what comes in town, what comes in London first. And I'm very pleased to tell you that there's a massive award ceremony that migrated all the way from Nigeria, then it stopped by Germany, and finally we are in London with the NELAS. Wow. And guess who's behind this? Guess who's promoting it right here? Other than Danny Erskine, the big man, as in big wallet, big everything, big voice. You know what? I love this guy. Welcome to the show, Danny. How you doing?
I'm fine, Dr. Pia. Thank you.
Can we high five?
High five, yes. It's been a while, isn't it?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've all been busy, you know.
And you know what? Sitting very, very pretty and humbly next to Danny is a lady that does not need introduction. She's amazing. She's beautiful. She is the queen of Nollywood. Brilliant. How you doing? HRM. Nnenna, good to have you.
And you, it's been a while.
I know, but you know what? Every time I see you, you know, you're doing these amazing things, and I'm just, you know, I'm sitting in the back and saying, you know what? Look at where she's come from, and look at where she is now. She's now our queen.
The journey. The journey.
Yeah,
It's a journey. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, guys, you know, I saw the NELAS on Facebook, and I thought, whoa, who could be posting these things, and who's behind this? Then I see Danny, and then I see Nnenna, and I'm thinking, what is this? I must support. You know, that's how I said to you. I said to Nnenna, listen, I'm coming to support. This looks amazing. Now, for the viewers that don't know anything about the NELAS, I know so much, but please, can you tell them?
Okay. I'll let Nnenna
NELAS is Nollywood Excellent Leadership Awards. NELAS has been in existence since 2005. So I'm just overexcited that he's here in London. You know,
Finally.
To be honest, I can't wait to see the D-Day. But we're just here to promote, to let people know that they are here in London, all the way from Nigeria to Germany, like Dr. Pauline said, and now
London.
is in London.
Yeah.
And they'll probably be asking, why is it too late for London?
I know!
You know, the President Frank has been thinking about London for a very long time.
Right.
And we've been planning it from January this year, and we're so happy that they finally said yes, they want to come into London. Because we went to Germany to receive our award. We were sent emails, you know, that we're doing very well in Nollywood, and we went to receive our award last year. The journey just started from there.
Wow.
And today we're here. Frank has trusted us to organize this award on his behalf. He's loving what we do, and this is not just for us, it's for everybody in Nollywood in the United Kingdom, and I'm sure everyone's going to be happy.
How generous is this that you were called to Germany to pick your own awards, Nnenna, and then you went to pick yours as well, but then you guys decided, you know what, not just us, let's bring it to London so other people can receive it.
That's right.
How generous is that?
You know, it's like, I just don't know what to say. It's like, now people who watch the show will realize that, you know, it's not just about us, it's about all of us. Because we want everyone to receive this award. It's coming from Nollywood, Nigeria, and it's been around for a very, very long time, and for you to have an award from Queen of Nollywood Awards is a very, very big thing.
And also, can I just say one thing? The award is not just for people in Nollywood.
Yes.
I mean, it's so generous, like you know, I just borrow your language.
Yes.
It's so generous that he embraced a lot of people.
Right.
So now you can see the excellence and the leadership.
That's correct.
So the Excellence Award is an award of the technicians in the field, in the media field,
cinematographers, producers,
cinematographer,
yes, that is correct. They need to be awarded as well.
Worked so hard, and as we can see, the industry, we are just developing industry in the UK.
Yes.
So we still have our motherland in Nigeria.
The leader.
Where the whole thing, Nollywood started. So what I'm saying is that it's for everybody, and now it's also for the leaders. Yes. That's why it's excellence and leadership. So it's not just the filmmakers to say, and I would say we're all filmmakers because we all have our stories to tell.
That's correct,
So,
yes.
for example, I've been in a set where they want to tell a story of a particular disease. So they need a doctor that knows very well about that kind of disease to get an idea, you know, to know. So that doctor is a story maker as well.
Right.
So
Yes.
people don't. So the uniqueness about this award is recognizing those people that
who has not been
has
recognized.
contributed to the making of the industry as a whole,
Yes.
but they will not be recognized. Some of them are politicians. They, they can create a law that makes it easier for people to use the environment.
Exactly.
But they never been in a picture like, they always see the actors, the actresses, but they don't see them. They are behind. They are the engine to all this success. Behind the success. So I'm just so overexcited. I don't even know where to start. To appreciate them, to recognize them that all their efforts are not just in vain. I like giving. I like being appreciated. I do go to support our people, and I hope they come in to support this and make it stand for real.
Oh, definitely, by all means. I mean, as I said, when I saw it, I said, you know what, I want to be the first person to support this initiative.
Yeah.
As you see, Nollywood UK has grown.
Yes, it
from
has.
Strength to strength. I mean, it's not where it needs to be, but you can see that a lot of countries are also getting involved.
That's
in
right.
Nollywood,
Yeah.
Nollywood UK. So I mean, NELAS just come in and creating again this platform where a lot of people will be celebrated. As you say, not just people who are in front of the camera, but people working behind the scenes. Because there's so many people that work behind the scenes, and especially here in the diaspora.
Exactly.
Very different from what's happening in Nigeria. They shoot movies every week.
Yes, that's correct.
But over here, the struggle is still real.
Yeah,
To be honest.
it's because many people have 9 to 5 jobs.
Yes.
They don't have the time. They only have their weekends to do 1 or 2. But it's going to change.
Right.
Because once upon a time, Africa was like that. People had businesses to rely on. Now everybody's into the industry full time.
Yes.
So with NELAS coming in, I mean, there's going to be a lot of changes. There is going to be a lot of changes.
Do you think so?
I do, because Frank, the guy, our president, he's been around for quite a long time.
Yes.
He done something called Who is Who back in 2003.
Right.
And that Who is Who, he promoted majority of all the Nollywood actors. There was nobody promoting them. He was their promoter.
Really?
He put his money, everything into it.
Issued certificates.
That's correct. Yeah. Urban Mingles magazine. Urban Mingles. So he's been around for quite a while. He's well respected and he's a stakeholder of Nollywood.
Fantastic.
So this is what we need, and we're so happy that you have decided that it's London.
Wow. And in terms of, there might be people watching now and thinking, the NELAS, I'm excited, but how do I get nominated? Or, how does my name appear in the NELAS?
Okay.
Trust me, guys, even just mentioning that award. I've got so many awards, but you know what? I wouldn't mind another one of this one.
You can go to www.queenofnollywood.com. Nollywood.com. You can submit your films there. Submission is open until the 31st of this month. Yes. And then from then we will open the ticket line to sell tickets happening in December. So film submissions are still open. If you want to submit any film from around, it's not just London, it's around the world, anywhere in the world, www.queenofnollywood.com. Submit your films there.
Wow, fantastic. Now, in terms of, the other categories, what's the procedure as well? Because I'm sure you have a list of categories.
We do, yes. Well, they could submit their films, and we have drama. Any type of film which is their love story, romantic.
Yes.
It's all there. It's all in the form. They can go online and check, and then submit their films from there.
And then, go on.
Also, not just submit your film, like I said, it's Excellent in Leadership
Yes.
Award. So you can also submit your profile as a leader in the industry, whatever industry that you are leading, as a businessman, politicians, you as well. You are the lady. She's part of it.
Yes.
So.
Guys, my cabinet is feeling. This one here is a special.
You need to get a
This is going to be like at the top.
Yeah, that's what
Exactly.
we're talking about.
Feel free to submit your profile, you know, sell out yourself, tell us how you've been impacting in the community, what you've been doing to strengthen the community. Like Danny just said, it's not easy. In people here in diaspora, it's not easy. We are doing this with just little time that we have. Like we all do have our 9 to 5. Yeah. We do have family challenges. We do have a lot of things that could be in a place in a way, but we still manage to pull up this.
That's correct.
So I must say kudos to everyone. Well done, all the people that has been doing one thing or the other to support the industry, to make the industry go. I know there's a lot of beef here that don't just ignore. Be focused. Do what you're doing. You know, try to embrace people and do what you're doing. Do good. Remember, do good.
You want to add to that? You know,
I know you mentioned the beef and all this and that. Is that in the way? Because we really have to talk about this as well. Is that in the way of developing?
What I want to say, I would advise people, just focus on your career.
Yes.
I mean, as you're coming up, you know, you always get a lot of people who like to pull you down. If you listen to that, you're going to be pulled down. I mean, I've been in Nollywood 4 years. I left a very big industry. To join to this industry for a reason. And I'm glad I've come this far. If I didn't focus, I wouldn't be here talking about the NELAS.
What advice would you give to people that, you know, maybe they're being pulled down and they're not as strong as they were now, you know?
What I would advise them is to do, just don't take any notice of it. Just carry on doing what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, you need a lot of energy to do this kind of job. And if you're going to use your energy to focus on what people are saying, you're rather just draining yourself. So use your energy to focus on your career to be somebody. Because I'm here, HRM and Nnenna is here as well. Dr. Pauline Long is here. We're all here. We've pushed harder. Yeah. So I'm a focused person. I've been doing this for many, many, many years. And there's no way nobody could distract me. I'm still here and I'm still going to go forward. Amen. You know, so please, people, do the same as I'm doing. It's a great industry to be in. We've been given the opportunity to, you know, organize this award in London on behalf of Queen of Nollywood. And thanks to our president, Mr. Frank Ike, for trusting us to, you know, take this award, because it's not an easy thing. We've been planning this for a long time, and we're working night and day just to get this out there for everybody. Yes.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, I know this a male voice, you know, from you saying it, you know, I mean, some young men in the industry as well might say, you know what, okay, Danny has done it, I want to do it.
That's correct.
So now from a female version, Nnenna, what advice would you give? Because I know it's not easy. The struggle is there, you know, where you're trying to fight people from pulling you down, juggling with family, with work. I mean, what advice would you give to a young woman watching now?
To be honest, what I'll have to say is focus, because it's not easy. But when I say focus, I know everyone uses that word, but it's not easy. It's only the person who is in that situation knows how painful or how he can manage. But I will say, focus, do what you can, do the best with the little time you have, and try and be happy, regardless.
Just be happy, yes.
Just try and be happy. So long you're happy, people will embrace that happiness and they want to work with you. So keep focused, regardless the challenges, overlook the challenges, do your thing. It's hard.
Very hard, yes.
It's hard.
See, she said it's
hard. It's hard. I don't want to say it's hard. I mean,
it would be good to share some of the things so that they know, because somebody might be watching who's struggling, who might be in the industry. You know, because there's some people who they might say they're fed up, they just want to leave.
No, we've had.
You know, so you can try and, you know, share your experience as well. You know, feel free to do that.
I mean, by the grace of God, well done to Nigerian people, well done to industry, the Nollywood, and be well done to the president of this whole organization, Mr. Finchley Road, for recognizing me all the way from Nigeria. You know, that, like I said, keep focused. Do what you're doing. You don't know who is watching.
That's
Why
correct.
I said this is because I want to bring this man in the view, because I never knew Mr. Franklin Ike. I don't know him until the day someone just told me, I saw your picture somewhere, you've been nominated for an award. I said, all the way to go to Germany. And I said, like, what? Who is this?
And also indicated as a queen as well.
And also, so we went for the award, and then it proceeded to be that I was, the only one that's been chosen to be indicated as the queen. So to me,
so did you not? You didn't know?
No, we didn't know at all.
We don't know. I mean, to be honest, that's what I said to you. Just do your thing.
Yeah.
Someone is watching. People are seeing you.
At that time when you went to Germany, when all this was great things were happening with you, were you in a good place in the industry where you thought you were satisfied and everything is going fine?
Even up till now, I'm not satisfied. I'm still pushing.
That's right.
So,
have you reached a stage where, or in the past, did you reach a stage where you thought, you know what, I can't do this anymore?
Oh yeah, quite a lot of time.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of time. I felt like, well done to my manager.
That's what I said. That's what I said to him.
Right?
She almost left.
She wanted to leave.
She wanted to leave us back in 2014.
Yeah, because,
I said no.
When you could see politics, it was so clear.
Many, yeah.
Like, it was too much.
What are the things?
Like for example, there's a lot of things.
So
you
relate to.
What it is, it's like Nnenna is very good at her craft. She's a very good actress. Any film she's in, fans always talk about her if the film ends. I'll say this on air. And this is the thing that some people see, and they get a bit jealous. So she was almost discouraged from all that. So one day I said to Nnenna, why are you going to leave the industry? I'm going to manage you. And I told them everything.
That's how we started.
Everything. Yes.
That's how I was even crying on the phone then.
Yeah.
So I said to him, I don't know. I said to him, I would like to call the producer. As at that time. He said, don't worry. What is it? I said, look at what they did. He said, don't worry, I will do one for you. That's how I started promoting. And then and it proceeded to this point. So there's power in promotion. That's how I got to this stage that I am today. So what I'm saying is this: just do your thing, push yourself, promote yourself, sing your song. If no one is singing it, sing your song, and someone is watching. And definitely they're gonna pick you up and set you to a higher ground. And I'm still pushing and hoping that all these things we're doing, we're just trying to support the industry and make the industry grow. Before, thinking of monetary part of it, we are not really getting as we should. The money aspect of it hasn't come. It's really challenging over here in the diaspora because to get location is not easy. I mean, like back home, someone could just say, okay, come and use my car, come and use my house, come and use this, that. But it's not so easy to get that over here. So I must say we are trying and we are doing very well. Please, an actress, do your thing, keep focused. Cinematographer, do your thing. Producers, do your thing. If a producer doesn't want to put you in a production, don't bother about it. Probably, it might be that you don't fit to the story. They might use it. Because what I look at, I don't get angry. I still support them. I still come to their premiere. I support them. I push I do share their, share people's ideas. You never know, you could get yours. So, I mean, I do support them because I believe that maybe it's not my turn this time. The story doesn't fit me. Maybe they will write. After all, he's a producer. He's still going to produce more and more. So they're holding their scripts. You're holding your talent at that moment. So you just do your thing.
Right.
That's another thing I want to add. I mean, I would say to people, do not rush a production. Always, just don't take anything. I mean, this year, as I speak to you, I've not been on any Nollywood production this year because I'm very particular about picking stories. I've been offered a lot of roles, but I'm not happy with the story, the way it is and all that. It's only now, a few days ago, someone contacted me to appear in a TV series, which I read the script and happily accepted because I have a name to protect.
Of course.
And I've reached a stage where everyone is knowing what I do. So my advice to people, if you're starting, always make sure you take something that will make you. Because I started from one Nollywood film, Purity of Heart. It was a good film.
Yes,
and from
that was produced by
Marina Carr.
Yes.
That's right. Yes. And from that one film, I've done 29 Nollywood films. All good films. And they're all out there. So I want to advise them, just don't take anything. Because it can just put you down. Just always make sure that the script is on point and whoever's directing it, because you need to go far yourself. You need to make your name.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Now, the number of people in the Nollywood UK industry is increasing now,
It is.
as we can see. But of course, the biggest problem still is the funding.
Yeah, that is the problem.
Is there a way that, all these people can bring their heads together and put their hands in their own pockets and come out with some major films? I mean, like self-fund some films.
Yeah.
Is that...
Go ahead, yes.
I mean, I've been preaching this, like if I'm standing at the pulpit saying it. So I've been preaching this peace, unity. If we can do things together, if the producers can come together. But unfortunately, human being is the most difficult things to coordinate.
Yeah.
So it's like
everyone wants to be at the
everyone
top of the
wants to
tree.
That
be.
is correct.
Yeah.
And this is the fight.
So if someone is doing something, encourage them, be with them, support them, do what try and come together and say, okay, we are all aiming for one thing.
That's
Nollywood.
right, Nollywood.
Yes.
We have this name that we have to protect. All of us have to come together and then protect the name, do what we can to protect this name, and work together. But unfortunately, it's not working. It seems not working, but I still believe that it's going to work one day. But regardless, if you want to work separately, if you want to work alone, you're free to do that. It's a free world. So, but remember that if you're going to use the name Nollywood, still protect it in your own caucus or whatever, So still protect it, protect the name. Do the right thing, and I believe one day the more you keep doing the right thing, and the other person is on the corner doing the right thing,
and
you too.
one day,
believe it or not, one day we're all gonna come together.
Yes.
I could see that coming.
Yes,
and
that's correct.
also this award has given a way for that, like for people to come support.
Yeah.
We have room for supporters.
Yes.
So the supporters, they have their benefits as well. So we also have rooms for partners. If you want to partner with
sponsorship as well.
So we have this. We have rooms for investors. So because this award is not just an award, it's an award to. It's like a guild. It's going to places, to bring actors together,
That's right.
through film production, bring a businessmen together to invest and do the production, perhaps get the dividends, out of it.
Yes.
So this is what this concept of this is all about.
Actually, I was actually coming to ask about that. I was thinking maybe it's not just an award.
No, it's
maybe behind the award, people might then finally come together. The NELAS might be responsible for bringing, all these Nollywood producers and actors together to work on a big blockbuster.
That's correct. You never know.
We can just go to the cinema and watch.
That's correct. That's what we're aiming.
The usual Friday premieres, and then we don't hear about the movie again. We want to go out there to the cinema as well and just eat some popcorn and see.
Why not?
Yes.
Let's see. There's a movie showing. Which has been produced by people from the NELAS.
That's right, yeah. There's some plans in stage. We don't want to say too much, but there is plans because Frank has been, he's got a few films that he's just directed and produced over the years.
Yes.
So there is plans, of doing something, so people should watch out. Yeah.
It's for everybody.
That is correct,
It's for, the Actors Guild in Nigeria, in London, UK.
Anybody.
So,
we're not limiting anything.
Everybody is all welcome.
Welcome.
It's for everybody. This has been there and it's coming to London.
Yes.
And I'm very much excited. And I believe that we can all work together to make everything stand for
out,
real.
And so there is a caller. Hi.
Take too long now.
We did take too long. How you doing?
Yes, it's Maya Mackenzie. I'm here.
Are you excited about the NELAS?
I am. You know one thing?
Yes.
When I texted to say well done about bringing people together, that was before Nnenna said something that makes me proud to be African.
Yes.
She said everyone is VIP.
Yes.
Pauline, you don't get that every time. Because people want to be on the stage and the other side and the other side. But these people are humble and down to earth.
Oh,
yes. Thank you.
I am so late. I was supposed to be going somewhere now, but I'm just waiting.
Oh, thank you.
To be friends with you guys, as much as you're saying you're the organizer, but the way you're putting it out there is so humble.
Yes.
Thank you.
And God bless you for what you're doing.
Amen.
Humble.
Amen. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I will come from Manchester.
Manchester.
London. And I'll
Manchester's
definitely come on
represented.
that day. And I'm going to be there.
Fabulous.
Please
Wow.
give your name.
Give
Thank
your name
you.
so that we can
Super.
see you.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
name is Sugumaya Mackenzie.
Okay. We look
Yes.
forward to seeing you.
Yes, she'll be there.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
In a red gown.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Suki. Thank you. Wow, incredible. I'm like a little baby.
You know,
excitement, like, oh my
The
God.
first day that we brought out the promotion,
Yes.
there's been phone calls, there have been emails
Yes.
from different parts of the world. We're talking about America, Ghana, Nigeria.
Yes.
You know, it's
They
just
all want to come to London.
they all want to come to London. They're all excited. I mean, the promotion just one day alone, we had so much call. So we'd like to appreciate everyone for taking the time and sharing our posters as well and talking to other people about it. People have already booked their hotel rooms. People have already booked their flights coming to, people have coming to London just for this award, and we really appreciate everybody who has done that. Because we, as Nnenna says, we're really excited and we're happy that we are organizing on behalf of Queen of Nollywood.
Involved with
The awards.
with the awards or
No.
the nominees or
No.
we don't get
You just
everything
send the
is-
names that you've been
yeah.
given.
That's
That's
the
why we
spirit,
direct
yes.
people to the entry.
The entry, that's
So
the
you
spirit,
use
yes.
the entry to register, send all your information
Yes.
there. We have not any kind of decision on
No.
because talk about
So the
it. We are
decisions are made in Nigeria.
Yeah,
they all made in Nigeria because
they say this made by Queen of Nollywood Awards Nigeria.
all you
Yeah.
have to see is that the decision is they're made in Nigeria. At the end of the day, we're all actors. An actress, it's
No, actor,
Danny is
actor.
also an actor.
Exactly.
So I'm also an actor. So most of the film we are all featuring there.
Yeah.
If they leave it for ourselves, I will take all the awards.
Yes, there'll be fights in Nollywood. So we don't want any fights in Nollywood. And if you'll be the referee, we'll the blacks.
I'm always the referee. I'm always the referee, Dad.
So
Let me tell
we
you.
don't want to create
No.
a biased mind.
Yes.
So that's why the decision is not even in our name.
Do you know, I'm glad that you make that very clear from the beginning.
Yes.
That if anybody ever complains, just know that Danny and myself were not part of it.
We're just the organizers on their behalf.
Yeah. I think some people they do like it because I remember when somebody was trying to apply from America.
Yes.
So when I was telling somebody, he was trying to submit, and then I told him. He sent me some kind of information in my email, the Queen of Nollywood email, and I wrote back to him. I said, send it to the entry because you might think that I've got something to do with this.
Yes.
So when I tried to explain to him that I have nothing to do with this and the award thing, send it to the entry. He loved it. He said, in fact, this is the reason why I have to fly from America. I need to come here, so because I could see this is genuine and it's more straightforward. So if you win your award, I say good luck.
Yeah.
I might not win. I'll say I was.
It's fine.
I will
Yeah.
give
But this is what I always tell
pushing.
people, that even with the BAFTAs, a nomination alone is a privilege.
Yeah.
Come on, the fact, a nomination, look at the Oscars.
Yes.
Somebody would die with saying, I'm a nominee at the Oscars. Just to say you're nominated.
That's
a
right.
privilege.
Of course, yeah.
Why do people think that, a nomination is nothing and
Yeah.
the win is everything?
Of course, because I was telling someone.